Mhm. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to our kitchen.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
So nice to see you.
And you can unmute yourself and also talk with each other.
Hello.
Hi,
everybody. Hi, Peri. Hi, Thomas. Hi, everybody from the community.
Hello. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Good to see you all again. You're beautiful.
So nice to see you and also get a look into everybody's kitchen. This is really nice.
Yes. We will wait a few minutes and then we will unmute everyone and we will start with a short meditation, just a silent meditation where I ring the bowl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning and at the end. And then, yes, we will continue with a guided meditation and then begin the cooking.
The mindful cooking.
The mindful cooking. This all is a meditation. Yes, and the session is being recorded and we will also publish it on YouTube. So it could be that you could be seen on YouTube later. Yeah. And we have Benjamin with us.
Hello,
He's
Benjamin.
gonna help us.
Hello.
Hello.
Great seeing you. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah.
Lovely experiment.
Yes.
Okay.
So, hi, hello. Grüß euch.
Hallo.
Hi.
Great idea, Peri, Thomas. Wunderbar. Ich habe auch meine Familie da.
Ah, schön.
My family is also helping chopping vegetables, so champignons and all this stuff.
Ah, that's good. Arik, du kannst auch gerne mitkochen.
Okay. So, yes. What about starting? Yeah. Did we forget anything to mention? Okay. So we are going to unmute you. We are going to mute you. And then
Bye. Have a nice time. Thank you. And you're all in
start with a short silent meditation.
Perfect.
Bye.
I love that.
Emily not mute. Yes. Arriving at your own door, in your kitchen, if you are in your kitchen right now. And if you like, you can close your eyes. You can also leave them open. And just noticing, how does it feel like in your body right now? And how do you feel the contact to the ground? How does it feel like in your feet right now? Whether you are standing or whether you are sitting. Coming to a sense of your body as a whole, from your soles, from your toes to the top of your head. And also noticing your breathing right now. How is your breathing, your breath right now? Using my words as pointers, it's really about connecting with yourself, connecting with your body, connecting with your heart. And also noticing what's on your mind right now. And then if you like, shifting your awareness, the focus of your awareness to sounds. What do your ears receive right now? Which sounds do your ears receive right now in this moment? And then, if you like, again, shifting the focus of your attention and coming to your nose and also noticing which kind of smells do you notice right now. And if your eyes were closed, you can, if you like, if you're ready to, slowly open them, just slowly opening them. And then look around you, and then focus on the ingredients which are in front of you. The vegetables, onions, mushrooms, rice, herbs, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, apple juice, and really just looking at these vegetables and herbs and really recognizing what's here in front of you. And if you don't cook with us, maybe you don't have the ingredients with you and you just watch and listen, that's totally okay, that's totally fine. Then you can maybe imagine this, or you can look at this screen and see our mushrooms and herbs and rice and cheese and onions, and we have also garlic with us. And yes, and I would invite you to, we would start with the mushrooms, because we would want to listen to the mushrooms. Take, if you like, one mushroom in your hand. Just take one. And then really look at this mushroom. Thomas, you can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin, you can do that too.
Here, you take
Look
the
at
mushroom.
the mushroom, yes. And then really noticing the form of the mushroom, the different colors you can recognize. Really getting familiar with this mushroom. And noticing what appears in the field of your awareness when you look at this mushroom. And while moving it in your hand, between your fingers, also noticing how does it feel like to have this mushroom in your hand. And also touching the surface of the mushroom. How is the surface of the mushroom? Feeling, sensing the surface of the mushroom. And then also, if you like, while feeling this mushroom, recognizing which journey is behind this mushroom. How did it come to you? How did it come to your hand and in your hand? And how much interconnectedness is captured within this mushroom. All the energy of the sunbeams, of earth, and also all the people who were engaged in bringing this to you, to your hand. Really recognizing how much there is really behind this mushroom and also behind this touching the mushroom. And then if you like, you can also bring the mushroom close to your ear and then begin to move this mushroom between your fingers close to your ear. And then recognizing the sounds which that this makes. Noticing how does it sound like having a mushroom next to your ear when it's being moved between your fingers. Yes. Listening to the mushroom. Literally, listening to the mushroom. And then, if you like, if you're ready to, bringing the mushroom close to your nose and smelling the mushroom. Moving it between your fingers, your fingertips, and smelling the mushroom. And also noticing while you are doing this, how has your attitude changed from the beginning, from the start of the meditation with this mushroom, your attitude towards this mushroom. And if you look at it now, what do you recognize in yourself? Yes. And then I would say we're going to start to prepare these. Yeah, we begin the preparing. Okay, up to you, Thomas. Okay. Back.
Yeah. So we listened to the mushrooms, and we put them aside for now, and actually we'll take the onion and start with the onion. So maybe in the same way like you made contact with the mushroom, we can also focus on the onions. You kind of feel the weight of the onion and look at the different layers. Maybe there are a little bit of roots still on the onion. And yeah, kind of get to know that onion. So, and then I will. We have to switch the focus. We have to move to our different camera. Oh, here was it. This looks familiar.
Yes, this is it.
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will peel the onion. Benjamin, come on, you go there. Yeah.
Yes, and then peeling the onion.
But also, kind of feel what sounds now the onion does. So, what does your knife is doing to the onion? How are you able to cut? Feel also the knife in your hand, and be one with the knife and the onion, and take the upper layers of the onion off, like you would usually peel an onion. I have the peel off. Benjamin, how's it going for you? Yeah. And now the onion looks different. I see some water or some liquid coming out of my onion, and of course,
Do you need help?
smelling the onion has a very strong smell, of course. And then
Yes, and also again remembering which journey is behind this onion.
Mhm.
Yeah, and only nature is able to make such an onion. Knows to make such an onion.
So I'm putting my onion into 2 halves, and I'm slowly cutting the onion first into slices, and then into make it even smaller.
Yes.
And then when you cut the onion, I mean, I feel like getting from layer to layer, really. So when the knife gets into the onion, I can feel that there's a little resistance, and then it goes deeper, and then there's another resistance again. So really cutting through all these layers, and recognizing this. Usually we just cut it very quickly, and maybe not recognizing, but it's
being really in touch with the onion. Being really in touch with the onion. And while cutting the onion, also being in touch with you again. Also feeling how is it in your shoulders right now?
mm-hmm.
How is it in your back, in your neck right now? Yeah. How are you standing right now? How is your posture right now?
Taking care of your fingers, Benjamin, especially for you.
And also noticing how are your eyes right now while cutting the onion? How does it feel like in your eyes right now? And smelling the onion, really smelling the onion. How does it feel like in your nose right now?
So I make it, we make it a little bit smaller, so that later in the risotto we don't have such bigger pieces of the onion. Yeah, and depending on the number of persons you are cooking for, I would say maybe use 1 onion for 2 persons. So we are working here with 2 onions. Of course, we can cook here also for the whole family.
Yeah.
It's alright, yeah. Benjamin, very good. So look how the onion looks now. Yeah? This was it like before, and now it's looking chopped and cut.
Okay.
So next is we put some oil in the pot, and we will
Olive oil, yeah.
we will then fry the onions in our pot.
Okay. Yeah.
So we are heating up the oven. Benjamin is showing us our pot, and I already put some oil in.
Medium heat?
Mm-hmm.
Medium heat, yes. Yes, medium heat. Mm-hmm.
Also smelling
The olive oil.
The
yes.
olive oil, and I really also thinking about on the journey of the olive oil, and thinking about the old olive trees standing there for decades, and sometimes some of them are over 100 years old, and together with the sun and the soil, olives are grown. And a lot of people also put their hands on them, have to take care of the trees, then harvest the olives. And so many steps are involved to really produce the oil, put it into bottles, and bring it into the supermarket. Until then, you went out and bought it and brought it into your kitchen. Our oven is, our pot is heating up, and I will put the onions in. Benjamin is our camera assistant.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm. I think we have a lot of onions now.
And also noticing how the smell has changed, and if it has changed, whether it has changed, the smell. Which kind of smells do you notice right now in your nose? And also noticing which sounds do you hear right now? When the oil is heating up and the onions are in the pot, in the oil, hearing the sound, listening to the sound.
So I'm already putting also some salt already in onto the onions. So the salt can mixture with the onions and
How much salt did you have to put in?
how much salt? Yeah, half of a teaspoon, I guess.
Oh.
And while the onions are in the pot, we can also now take the garlic. If you like garlic, then also the garlic can be chopped, or you can also press it if you have a garlic press. I'm taking the garlic now and peeling it. Benjamin, do you want to show the garlic? So we take 2 cloves of garlic. Yeah, Benjamin, okay, you want to do just the press, okay? I'm taking off the peel. garlic. Wonderful smell, and when you have it on your hand, it's a little sticky or a little oily already. And we put that together with the onions in the pot. Mm-hmm. Very good, Benji. The texture of the onions changed already, so they are getting softer in the pot. And yeah, now the wonderful smell of the onions and the garlic is in our kitchen. And while the onions and the garlic are in the pot and on medium or low heat frying, we are coming back to the mushrooms. So we take now the mushrooms and we clean it if you need to clean it. We typically clean it dry, so if there is some little dirt or whatever on the mushrooms, you can remove it with a little paper towel, for instance. And we are cutting the mushroom. What I'm going to do is I take half of the mushrooms. I'm cutting a little bit into smaller pieces, and we will fry them now together with the onions and the garlic. And maybe you have 1/3 or the other half I'm going to cut, and I will fry it separately in a pan, which will then be the topping on the risotto.
And while cutting the mushroom, also noticing the smell of the mushroom. The colors. How many mushrooms? Every mushroom?
I would say half of the mushrooms you want to use.
Okay.
We are cutting into some pieces now, and maybe really try to feel how big the mushrooms should be in your risotto. So it's really up to you. It can be larger pieces, can be smaller pieces.
Just how you like them. The way you like them. And again, noticing the posture, your posture now. Your shoulders, your back, your neck, the smell in your nose.
Also listen to your onions. They should not be burned in the pot. Also einmal.
And now?
Yeah, so now we can, I mean, we have chopped our, with the half of our mushrooms or 2/3, and we are putting it into the pot. Yeah.
Okay.
Benjamin is helping. Yeah, very good. So I had put the heat of my onions a little bit down. Now I'm turning it up a little bit to also fry the mushrooms with it. Das macht nichts. So. Then you can put everything together in the pot, and then take the remaining mushrooms and cut them into some slices. Yeah?
And while doing this, really recognizing the different smells in your nose, and also the soundscape while cutting the mushrooms, and which soundscape comes from the pot, out of the pot. And really being in touch with your body sensations and also with the ingredients.
The next step will be the rice. So we said there are about 200 grams for 2 persons or 100 grams for 1 person, or whatever amount feels right for you. You could also make it more. You could also measure it in a different way. Some chefs say you take one hand of rice for 1 person. Yeah?
Das ist richtig heftig gerade gewesen. Okay. Deswegen habe ich erstmal auf 2 gemacht, damit ich erstmal runterfällt. 7 Punkte. Ja, richtig heftig.
Yeah. The rice.
Also looking at the rice.
Looking at it.
The grains, the form, the color. Also moving the grains between your fingertips, between your fingers. Noticing the sound that this makes. Really getting in touch with these rice grains. And also being aware of the journey behind these grains.
The rice, which now looks so white and clean, was at the beginning of his life, growing in the mud with a lot of water, and yeah, it's a lot of work to grow that rice and bring it in that form which it is here to us. Our rice is coming from Italy. And I'm almost sure we have here now, rice from all over the world together in this joint cooking experience. So we measure the rice, and we are putting it now into the pot together with the onions and the mushrooms and the garlic, and we fry it a little bit together with it, yeah? Mm-hmm. Adding a bit of oil. And we're already seeing that the rice is picking up all the liquid, all the moisture. So and yeah, we put now once it has been frying together a little bit, we will now put in our case a glass of apple juice or a little bit of vinegar. Alternatively, you can put the classical glass of wine onto it, so that there's a little bit of some sour notes to the taste of the risotto.
Was so jetzt rein?
Jetzt kannst du reingeben.
Was ist das?
You can put it in.
Was ist das?
Apfelsaft.
Kein Apfelsaft, das ist doch Traubensaft.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. We choose apple juice.
And vinegar.
Da sind doch Trauben drauf.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
vinegar
vinegar.
from grapes.
Yes. Oops.
Yeah, then we will soon we will need the stock, the vegetable stock. So I prepared the stock beforehand from yeah, some celery, some carrots, some onions as well. Yeah, so but you can also, to make it more easy, to take some instant stock, which you mix with water, and this is what we will put now step by step into the pot with the rice. I have to take care not to throw my mobile into the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put the stock always a little bit into the pot with the rice, and then we let it cook again. Yeah? The rice will step by step grow and kind of soak in all of the stock and the moisture and the liquid, and this will be now the process, I guess, yeah, for the next 18 to 20 minutes. This is typically how long the rice cooks. Yeah, Benjamin, just let it soak in and let it cook a little bit. So we have, while we, of course, from time to time have to have a look, we can, we can also cut the remaining mushrooms into slices if you have not done so yet, and we can also start to prepare a pan, again with some oil, to fry the mushrooms.
There are questions?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So there's a question from Chao. Yeah, I keep 1/3 of the mushrooms. I keep outside of the pot, and I fry them now in a pan so that we can put them on top of the risotto at the end. And Laura asked if we put in some water. You can put in water. What I'm doing, I'm putting in the stock or the vegetable stock. So I cooked that before, or you put water and salt, or water and instant vegetable stock extract. Yeah? So the liquid should be salty, and step by step we are putting in that vegetable broth or stock. And the rice, yeah, will as it cooks, is soaking in more and more of the stock, and is getting more and more to the texture we want it to be in the risotto.
Medium heat?
Yeah, I have it at medium heat, yeah.
Yes, medium heat. Medium heat.
On our scale from 0 to 9, we are at the moment on 6. We can go down on, I guess, 4 now, yeah? Yeah, maybe I'm really going to lower to medium heat, that the rice is not sticking to the ground of your pot. So from time to time you have to stir it, and yeah, also be aware of how your spoon is going through the rice and the mushrooms, and yeah, see how already the texture changes, and how it's really changing its texture and form. So the grains are much bigger now than they were at the beginning, and we see how the rice is really soaking in the vegetable stock. From time to time, I'm putting in again more of the stock, so that the rice can cook. And while the rice is cooking, I'm preparing a pan, putting some oil in as well, and we will fry the remaining amount of mushrooms.
And which kind of oil?
Yeah, this time I choose frying oil from sunflowers, because that is better in our pan. In the non-sticky pans, you should use typically oil which can be heated higher than in a typical olive oil. Yeah? Thank you, Benjamin. Very good.
Oops. Lass es jetzt.
So this is now a moment, where we really, kind of see that cooking, when you cook, so much is going on, and we have to take care of the rice and be aware of what is the rice doing. At the same time, looking how your pan is doing.
Yes, listening to the mushrooms.
Yeah, so when you please look at your rice, and you will see if the rice needs more liquid, right? So step by step you add the liquid, in this case the vegetable stock, or hot water, together maybe with an instant vegetable brew extract. So Benjamin, it's okay. Let's first wait. Not everything now. Let's wait till the rice is cooking more and soaking in more of the stock.
And again, coming back to the soundscape, to the smellscape, really connecting, being aware of the field of your awareness right now. Yes, there's a question. We still not have to take the butter inside. Yes. Not yet. No?
Not yet.
Not yet, yes.
The butter will be added towards the end, when we also add the Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano, and this could also be now the time when you just added some stock to your rice, and the mushrooms are doing okay in your pan. You could also take the piece of cheese and prepare the cheese.
Yes. Where is the...
I don't actually know how this is called in English, what we are doing now, but
you could write it in the chat.
You can let us know.
What is this called?
How do you call that in English?
In German it's reibe. Grate your cheese. Yes. Okay, we are grating.
Grating.
Thank you so much. We are grating the cheese now. Also being aware of the soundscape while grating the cheese. And of the smellscape.
And for the mushrooms you put into the pan, don't use much oil. It's rather kind of keep them a little bit drier, so that they, from a texture perspective, they stay maybe a little bit stronger. So they can serve well as a topping, and in a way kind of having the more or less smooth risotto, having then the mushrooms on top as a little opposite texture experience. So how is it looking in the other kitchens?
Nicht da sein. Du sollst ein paar Sachen so reingraben. Das kannst du vielleicht dem Benny eine Schüssel geben. Für Kuchen. Der hat ein bisschen eingefroren.
Ja, das ist die macht auch noch mehr. You can do more, Benjamin. We need more cheese. Also, the Parmesan cheese, I think it's also really worth recognizing and appreciating that often it is it stays more than 24 months there and is waiting to get really ready, and it's the Parmesan cheese is such a wonderful ingredient with lots of umami, which will be very good for us in our mouth later to taste, to give the risotto a really nice and special taste. From time to time, yeah, it's maybe worth to also try the risotto to see how is the texture, if we are getting close to the desired texture, or if it takes more time to cook. I'm typically cooking not with setting a clock, but rather feeling, and I think this could also be a good experience now to, from time to time, also taste already what you're cooking and see if something is missing in terms of salt, and also how long it still has to cook. I can taste the apple juice a little bit, and I like that very much. So really feel and taste and see if you are okay with the salt. It will get a little bit more salty when we add the Parmesan.
Reicht es?
Yes, you can do a little bit more. Also put some salt over the mushrooms which are in the pan. Now that they have been frying a bit. And keep adding stock, vegetable stock, to the rice. In our kitchen, it smells really nice.
Yes.
We have to turn that zoom feature on that we can get a smell of each of your kitchens. Our mushrooms in the pan are okay, so they should, from my taste, yeah, they should not be done too much, so that it's still good to be done as a topping. So what I'm doing, I'm putting them into a little bowl
Reicht das jetzt?
and keep them for later.
Reicht das jetzt?
Yeah, Benjamin, I think it's okay. Oh yeah, this is. You were very.
Harte Arbeit.
You did a very good job, Benjamin. Take care. It's still hot. The oven is very hot. Yeah. Kannst du mal rühren?
Soll ich vorher mehr Wasser reinkippen? Hallo. Noch ein bisschen mehr. Hier.
Warte mal was. Nee, nicht zu viel. Das soll nicht so.
So?
Let it first soak in, Benjamin. Then test from time to time. If it put too much water or stock in it, then it's getting more like a soup. So we always wait until the rice has been soaking up the liquid.
Okay.
Benjamin, so how is it? Our rice has to cook a little more.
Schmeckt's lecker.
You like it? Benjamin was skeptical if he will like the dish, but yeah, we wanted to do something with the mushrooms to be reminded on John really when he said that it's such a fantastic mindfulness practice to really cook, be in the kitchen, and listen to what the mushrooms tell you.
Yeah. They tell us what to do.
Yeah, when we now go through the different kitchens, it already looks very good what we see there. And while we maybe use similar ingredients, it's still such a unique dish everybody is preparing. Wie ist der Reis?
Lecker. Noch ein bisschen länger. Der Reis muss noch ein bisschen ziehen, Papa.
Mhm.
Der ist noch ein bisschen zu hart. Soll er hart sein oder soll er
Soll nicht hart sein.
Hart sein?
Mhm.
Probier du mal. Oh, es dauert noch ein bisschen, glaube ich. Wieder mal zurückhauen.
Ein bisschen noch.
Oh. Yes, wonderful. Looks great.
Ursula, ja?
Oder das dauert noch ein bisschen. Kann auch ein bisschen länger dauern, oder?
Great.
Ein paar kann auch noch ein bisschen länger.
Verbrennen ihn.
Ja.
So while the rice may still cook a little bit, we can, depending on what kind of herbs you have, you could also cut the herbs a little bit. So we have
Wait a minute. I have to find. Wait a minute. Here. Okay.
Yeah, so we took the herbs which were still in our garden. So we have some basil. I mean, yeah, it really shows that it has been experiencing some cold nights already. But we thought this was good to take some herbs from our garden, and we have salvia or sage.
Salbei. Does anyone know what this
It's sage.
sage?
Sage,
Okay.
yeah. So, and I thought, yeah, for the sage, I mean, in our case, I will put that also a little bit into the pan and fry that a little bit. That also gives a nice taste. For the other herbs, you can start maybe to cut them, but also really look at them, right? I mean, connect with them.
Yes. Again, yeah, recognizing the colors, the form, the smell, and how they feel like in your hand and between your fingers.
Our basil, yeah, we put out some seeds in the spring, and it was growing the whole summer and the fall. And I think this will be one of the last pieces of basil we will now really use, because the nights are getting cold, and it's getting to an end. So yeah, we really appreciate that we can enjoy that basil on our risotto soon.
Soll ich noch ein bisschen mehr Saft? Soll ich noch ein bisschen mehr, damit mehr Saft draufnehmen kann?
Mhm.
And also now noticing the sounds while cutting the herbs. And the smell.
Was schneidest du gerade das?
Das ist nicht hier, der Basilikum.
Den hier?
Mhm, the basil.
Okay, now you put some
I put oil.
oil in the pan. And some sage. Some of the sage, yeah.
Auf eingeschaltet. Da außen
Nach unten.
mit dem hier.
Minus?
Ich außerdem mit dem Ding aus Versehen das wegschieben wollte. Mehr und eingeschaltet. Ich krieg
So,
dieses Jahr.
yeah, maybe you also have to try to see what our rice is doing.
delicious. Great.
From what do you think about
Yeah.
the texture?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Ich mal gerne.
Geht das? Okay.
Yeah. So our rice is getting there.
Ich wende die mal, okay? Ey.
Okay. So Benjamin is frying the sage leaves. This is high speed. This is hot. This is hot. Don't burn yourself.
Be careful. Ne?
Be careful.
Das war alles. Das ist gewendet.
Yeah. So our risotto is the rice has the right texture. Is not too
Reicht es?
is not too soft and not too strong.
Middle.
So we will soon add the
Middle.
cheese and a little bit of butter.
Yeah. There's a question. If it also can be done with basmati.
Yes,
Basmati,
yes.
yes, Laura. You can also use basmati, yes. And the salbei leaves are fried in medium hot, yes.
Yes.
In medium hot.
Or low heat. We will.
Low heat.
Ours
yes.
are done, I guess. Yeah. I think the difference with basmati will be that it might not give that sauce, let's say, right? But definitely it will be good and will be.
Ich glaube, das reicht. Langsam heftig. Wir werden, glaube ich, langsam heftig.
Yes, and now really noticing how the leaves of sage have changed, no?
Welche Farbe die ändern?
Yeah, the color and the form. Yes, and also the soundscape. Listen to the sage now in the pan, Benjamin.
Ich muss mal probieren. Oder muss mal ganz kurz probieren.
Okay, Benjamin wants to taste again. It's hot. It's hot. Yeah, we haven't added the cheese yet. Emma, not yet.
But we will.
But
If the rice has the right texture, and I think ours tried the last time.
Erstmal pusten. Gut. Kann ich.
You can now add.
just wait. Okay.
We wait for the camera. Yeah. So we add the cheese now, and while doing that, we are stirring the risotto so that it's melting in the dish.
Peu à peu.
Was? Wo? Wo steht es? Wo steht es?
Nach und nach.
Then we try to taste. Okay, Benjamin, you get your portion as well to taste. What you can do, yeah, you can add a little bit of butter to the risotto, but if you yeah, it's not vegan. It's not vegan anyway because of the
With
cheese.
the cheese, yes, but yeah, without the cheese and the butter, it could also you could add olive oil.
Yes.
Yeah? Olive oil instead of butter.
So we put here a spoon of butter in it.
Schmilzt schnell, oder?
Yes, wonderful. Ciao. Wonderful.
Chow made it.
Yeah.
So Benjamin, we can now put it onto a plate already. So we turn off the heat. Wait, Benjamin. I would say first you can put a spoon of or 2 or 3 spoons of risotto. Yeah, it's done now. We can eat it.
Essen?
So we put the risotto on the wait a minute, Benjamin. And then on top we
It's too hot. Benjamin, wait.
Benjamin is very excited about his first risotto. On top we put the little bit of the mushrooms we had been frying separately. We can put we can put the
Leaves of
sage, a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano,
basil. We could also.
and then we put a little bit of basil. And that could be a little bit of pepper, maybe. Yes.
Oh yes, pepper. Yes, over there.
Pepperwoods?
So Benjamin, this is the first portion. Could be yours. Benjamin is gone. How is it looking for you? Any questions? You can also unmute and
Yes.
let us know how is it going.
And if you have any questions.
No, I'm hungry now.
I'm very hungry. I want to eat some of that rice.
Oh,
Looks so good. Looks so good.
That was so
It smells wonderful, guys.
Thank you.
Delicious. Thomas, you're a very good cook. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have a hungry man waiting for his dish. It was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
It was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. And now we take the food very mindful to us, like the mindful cooking, or
Yes.
yes.
have a good appetite.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for this idea.
It was brilliant.
It was really a pleasure. A pleasure.
Benjamin, this is my first risotto also.
Yeah, like it. Yeah.
Like it.
My absolutely first risotto I've done in my life. So
All looks so good.
so nice.
Wow.
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 Show me yours.
Oh, Julia.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful.
Really good. Yeah.
Thank you, Perry and Thomas, for your recipe. It tastes so good, and it's really nice to cooking with you guys. Well done, everyone!
Yeah.
Yay.
Fantastic.
Oh, you are so lovely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Perry. And
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Hi, Kitty.
Wonderful.
Hi, Kitty. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
And have a nice weekend, a sunny, healthy weekend.
So much love. Bye.
So much love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thomas, Benjamin,
Bye.
thank you all very much.
Bye.
Benjamin.
I
You all
enjoyed
for
it
being
very
here.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Benjamin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank
so
you,
much.
Perry.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thomas. Mine
Thank
isn't
you.
still ready.
Keep
But
stirring.
soon. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Thank
Guten
you.
Appetit.
Guten Appetit.
Bon Appetit.
Schöne Grüße an alle.
Bye.
Have a nice evening or
Take care,
afternoon.
everyone. We'll see you
Bye,
next time.
Kim.
Thanks again.
Bye-bye,
Bye. We'll
everybody.
see you later.
Bye.
That was so nice.
Bye, Pam. Bye, Pam.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Maria. Bye, Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Let's
folks.
do. Yes. And
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's delicious.
Wonderful.
thank you so much for joining.
Manja.
Yeah, we are looking forward to
Yes. To the next.
to other dishes and other chefs, other cooks to experience a similar dish with you, with one of you.
Yes.
Perfect.
All over the world. Mariana, may we mention it?
Yes. I got two dishes, but I think you can vote if you want. One is baked eggplant, baked breaded eggplant, but it takes one step that you need to do it before. And that's why I was sort of, because before you bread the raw eggplant, we need to salt it and leave it salted for a couple of hours. So we'll take all the bitterness out of it. So that's one possibility. And the other is, which is easier because we can make it in one step, is quinoa burgers with curry. So maybe we'll put it to, you tell me what to do.
And it will be in November, Mariana?
Yes, it will be in November at the same time, at the same hour. So you'll see me in my tennis clothes because I come right after tennis. And I have dinner ready now, which is my first risotto.
Oh.
I've never made one. And it tastes.
A little dark.
Benjamin, I got. Yes.
Oh, so loud.
Light behind us. This is so good.
Maybe 1 minute of stillness while everyone can eat and taste it. Really? Yeah? I'm gonna ring the bell. Yeah? So really connecting with the taste of what you cooked.
Ready?
And while eating, also noticing the sounds, the smell, the texture, and all these ingredients put together on your plate right now. I feel such a deep gratitude really for this time together. It was really a special time. Cooking with you, cooking along with you, really getting connected in our kitchens all over the world. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it, and I loved seeing you and really sending so much love to you. Take care and yeah, enjoy your meal. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. You
Bye.
enjoy your
Bye-bye.
meeting. Bye.
Thank you.